I was like, gonna throw up and fall over.
We did a Disneyland like that one time where it was drizzling and there was almost nobody there, and we went from ride to ride to ride to ride as fast as we could, and we weren't there 2 hours, man, and all of us were just wobbling and stumbling like we were drunk. I go, it's time to go. Yeah, nobody argued with me at all. It's like we had just...
We've used up everything.
Yeah, we tossed everything.
We went one. I haven't been to Magic Mountain in forever, but probably 18 years ago or something, my wife and I went and left the kids with Grandma and Grandpa, and we went up to Magic Mountain. And I rode, they had that one ride, I think it's called Goliath, and it has a drop, at probably the tallest drop of the park. Drops you down, and then you go into a 360 turn.
Wow.
And I swear, I experienced that where your vision goes,
yeah.
And we got off that ride,
it was
we
like
sat down and going,
5 or 6 G's or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know how many G's that thing pulled, but
that would be wild.
You start seeing your vision go down to a spot, and we got off.
That reminds me, remember the wheel that goes round and round, the floor drops out?
Yeah.
They had one of those at our county fair, our city fair or whatever in the town I grew up in, and all these people came in that I'd never seen before from our town. One guy looks like a pimp. He's in all white, you know, and he's got all these ladies of the night with him and everything all around him.
Yeah.
And the floor drops out, and this thing's going really fast, and all of a sudden you see him go, and next thing you know, he's pissing on himself.
Oh, no.
So by the time the thing slows down, he comes down, and everybody around the whole thing, little kids and everything, everybody can see him, and they're like, oh, my God. He's got a white outfit on, his big yellow, you know. Oh, it was funny as hell. I was like, oh, man, you did a stupid. You did a big stupid. You completely erased what... Huh?
Are you talking about me again?
No, you did a little stupid. I already know that. You're incapable of doing big stupids. Not on that scale.
We went, I think for my, I don't know if it was my birthday or somebody's birthday, we went to the medieval times dinner theater thing to watch the jousting and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we're there, and you know, they bring, the waitress comes around and serves you stuff, and she was bringing me coffee. She spills coffee, like in my lap.
Oh.
I'm wearing like light tan shorts.
Oh.
She spills coffee, so now it looks like I shit my pants. And you know, right before the show is over, so we're walking out through the lobby, and it looks like I've got an incontinence problem.
Oh, that must have been
I'm
awkward.
sitting there hiding behind people, you know.
Oh, man. I think I'd have found a shirt or something to tie around me. Tore some sleeves off.
Luckily, I think there was a big enough crowd that nobody was really paying attention to anyone in particular. But I was a little self-conscious.
Yeah, maybe they thought you dumped some Coke on you or something.
Yeah.
It's been a good day. We got a little bit of everything in.
Yeah. Got some hills,
Nice.
got some scenic.
Yeah, some nice cruising, some climbing, some fast descents, long straightaways.
Yep.
Good course.
Yeah, this is my 3D print thing. I found I need to make a...
Oh, you made that?
Yeah. I
So
3D
is
printed
that the largest item that 3D printer can do? Or how does...
I printed things a little larger than this. This took 6.5 hours to print.
Wow. What does it use? Like some kind of plastic it melts and...
Yeah, it's a...
Squirts?
What's it called? There's a specific kind of plastic. PLA, polylactic acid plastic or something. And it's... it just... It comes on a reel.
Yeah.
And it just heats it and squirts it out.
in the shape that it's
And
programmed
just
to.
prints the whole thing up. So I could print on the inside a little clip, so that will lock in like that.
That sounds kind of fun. You could get really creative and dream up things for your trike and just make them.
The only thing you have to watch with this is, I mean, you have to think about which way, because it makes it in layers. You got to think, like, you don't want to print layers this way because it'll crack.
Yeah, snap right off.
It'll break,
Yeah.
That's the weak direction.
You
So
got to
I
print it
this
in a
way.
structurally advantageous
Yeah, you
pattern.
got to think about which way it's going to stress. And the other thing is, if you print, this is okay out here on the trike because it's never going to get that hot. But if you print something like that and put it in your car,
Oh, it'll come apart.
and it gets hot, it'll melt.
Yeah.
It'll just turn into a blob because it does not take more than I think it'll melt.
So they need something to add to the material, whereas it cures, it gets harder and harder.
About 120.
I think, well, the machine uses Celsius. I don't know where it translates, but I think at about 90, it starts getting real squishy. 90 Celsius.
90 Celsius is pretty high.
That's
Yeah,
hot.
that's
I don't
pretty
think
high.
the car would get quite that high.
Well, let's see. What is 90? Oh,
100
okay.
Celsius is boiling point for water.
Is it using? Maybe it is.
Yeah, it's
using,
probably closer to like 60 or something.
Maybe it is using Celsius.
Because 0 Celsius is freezing.
I just look at the numbers.
100 Celsius
water.
is really hot.
Really hot. All right. Well, we'll head back to the car. I don't think anybody needs to wait for bathrooms here or figure it out from here, right?
Right.
I hope so.
I think everybody's here.
All right.
Where is Paul? Paul Landry.
I think
I don't even see his trike here.
I don't know.
Paul, where are you?
Go back to the front, maybe. It was pretty close to the front, I think.
What other bathroom? Uh-oh. So Paul wasn't with you guys?
He went in. I guess he went at least. It only got.
He was ahead of me quite a ways.